Thank you for inviting me to dinner. What a lovely restaurant. I mean, I don't usually date older men. I usually date men my own age. I didn't know you and your wife had an open relationship. How modern. You're right, this is not a date. Strictly platonic. You are just here being interviewed for Breathe English. Welcome to Breathe English. I'm your host, Erica, and today we are talking about dating. In-person dating, online dating, what to text to someone that you're interested in, how to set up a first date. We'll go through useful vocabulary and idioms and talk about modern dating culture. Remember to subscribe to Breathe English and hit the like button, and thank you. All right, are you single and ready to mingle? Let's get started. Dating is hard for everybody, and it's especially hard in a second language. Even in your first language, it's hard to read what people are actually saying, whether it's face-to-face or through text. It's all the more difficult to figure out what's going on in a second language. I hope this video can explain a few things for you and help you navigate the field. First, let's go through the terms we use for different relationship statuses. We have single. Single. So in conversation, single just means you have no partner, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, no husband, no wife. Legally, if you see the word single, like on a form, it means you're not married. So you might have a boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, but legally you are still single until you are married. And let's say you meet someone and then you might say you're hanging out. This is what the kids say these days. I've been hanging out with this girl. You probably met recently and you're spending some time together. You've been on a few dates, but you're not dating, you're hanging out. Okay, and after that we have dating. We are dating. I hear they're dating. Okay, so if you are dating someone, it may be exclusive and it may not be exclusive. If it's exclusive, you're only dating that person. And if it's not exclusive, you're maybe dating other people, but you are dating this person as well. And then we have in a relationship. John and Mary are in a relationship. Okay, this is usually exclusive, meaning you're only in a relationship with that one person. You're not dating other people. It's usually more serious. You may live together, you may live apart, but you have, a physically intimate relationship, but also you're a couple. You go to weddings together, you travel together, you might go to your partner's family's holiday gathering together. Ooh, he's cute. Is he single? No, I hear he's in a relationship. And next we have engaged. Someone proposes to you, puts a ring on your finger, you are engaged. You're planning to get married in the near future. Engaged. We say, oh, she got engaged. They got engaged. I hear they're engaged. And then of course we have married. So you may get married in a religious ceremony, or you may just go to the courthouse and sign the papers. And we use the verb to marry someone. So I married Tom. Or get married. She got married this summer. They got married last year. You can ask someone's status. Are you married? Have you been married? How long were you married? And then we have divorced. So to end a marriage. So similar to marry, we say to divorce someone. So I divorced my wife. He divorced his wife. And then we say to get divorced. I heard they got divorced. I got divorced last year.
I've been divorced for 5 years, and it's been the best part of my life, being divorced. Easily my favorite part of my life.
Then we have widowed. Widowed. A widow is a woman whose spouse has died. And then a widower is a man whose spouse has died. So widow, woman, widower, man. And if you call someone a widow or a widower, it usually means they have not remarried. Okay, now that we're clear on relationship statuses, let's get into the fun stuff, dating. Okay, not everyone thinks it's fun. A lot of people hate it. But anyone who is dating has the same goal, and that is to find connection or a relationship. All right, so let's hop into the dating scene. When people say dating scene, they're talking about maybe the number and the quality of people who are single in a certain location. So you can say, oh, how's the dating scene in New York? Dating expectations. Dating is not so simple these days. People are looking for a lot of different things. So it's good to be clear on what you are looking for. And when you meet someone, be clear on what they are looking for.
I would like to look at the next article, which is a suspension period in monogamy.
So the first and most traditional is a relationship. If you're looking for a relationship, you want one exclusive partner for an extended amount of time. So we say long-term relationship. Then we have something casual. I'm looking for something casual. Okay, people say this. They're not looking for a relationship. They're not looking for one exclusive partner. But they're probably looking for a friends with benefits situation. It's not exclusive. It's not serious. But you probably hook up regularly. So you are physically intimate or have sex regularly. It might be short term. It might be longer term. You don't have all of the emotional responsibility of a relationship. And we have hookup. If someone's looking for a hookup, they want to be physically intimate, have sex, but are not planning to continue the relationship. They might not even want to see that person again. And if you are intimate for one evening, we call it a one-night stand. A one-night stand. So it's good to be clear on your expectations and other people's expectations. If you are looking for a relationship and the other person is looking for a hookup, you're in for some heartbreak, or at least some awkward conversations.
No. That's really okay. I don't normally kiss on the first date.
Whoa.
How do people meet? You can meet in person. If you meet in person, you meet at some kind of social gathering. It might be a party or a wedding, at work, at a bar, okay? And a lot of times people meet through mutual friends. So this means if I have a friend and some guy has the same friend and we end up meeting through that friend, you meet through a mutual friend. It can also be set up. So if you have a friend or family member who really wants you to meet someone, you make a date to meet that person. We call that a blind date. A blind date. Because you have not seen that person before, you're just trusting the person, setting it up, and going for it. And you never know how this is going to turn out. I set up, actually a student at a school I used to work at. He was an adult, don't worry. And I set him up with my really good friend. I just thought they would be a good match. I said to him, do you want to meet my friend at this bar at this day and time? And I'll go too, and your friend from Brazil can come. And then I asked my friend Catherine, do you want to meet this student? I think you guys might hit it off. Hit it off, that's an idiom, meaning your first meeting, you know that you like each other, you have a really good time. And this could be between friends or a romantic relationship. Anyway, long story short, I set them up on a blind date and today they are married, so that worked out. On the other hand, one of my piano students once set me up with someone renting a room out of her house who she thought was a great guy. And the three of us went out to a piano bar and it was fun, it was great. And then several days later, she told me I wasn't his type. Meaning that he was actually gay, he was not interested in women, but he failed to mention this. He went on the date anyway, so that was weird, but makes for a good story. Okay, and another useful term when you are, say you're going out to a bar or going out to dance and maybe you're single and you're looking for someone to either make out with or hook up with or looking for a partner. Anyway, you're on the prowl. We say on the prowl like a tiger, like a panther, a big cat is on the prowl. That means you're single and you're looking for someone you're attracted to. Out in public, you're on the prowl. And in this case, you might, if you go with a friend, people refer to that friend as your wingman or wingwoman. And this is, I think it comes from, like if you're a pilot in an airplane, You have a wingman, like someone helping you steer the plane. So a wingman is someone who, they're not looking for a romantic partner, but they're kind of like, you know, they might chat someone up and say, hey, you should really meet my friend, they're really great. So they kind of help you out on the scene, out at the bar, to find someone you're attracted to.
It's a limited edition Green Lantern lantern. My friend is looking for someone to copulate with.
So, wingman, wingwoman. Okay, and there's so much more. I need to have another video continuing this conversation. I hope you learned a thing or two. I'm Erica, this is Breathe English, and we will see you next time. Bye.